What's up, guys? Jason Stewart here with Brandon Dwyer from Escondido. We got some fun stuff to get into right now. He is fighting on our next epic fighting card. Brandon, welcome.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. So tell me a little bit about the childhood. So we were just talking about a little bit. I think the fans would like to know. I love when they get the intimate parts of the background of the fighter. So you said you had good role models, but they just always weren't there at the moment.
They weren't there at the moment. So I had a hardworking mom, dad. They worked all the time. So me and my brothers were always home alone, just kind of running around, fighting, doing whatever we wanted to do. And man, it turned us into the man that we are today. It helped us grow. You know, we got to learn, did a lot of stuff that we should have did as adults, as kids, but we learned, and now we're better people because of it.
So you guys were fighting each other, and the next thing you know, you're having get-togethers with friends, and everybody's just kind of boxing in the yard.
Yeah.
But then all of that gravitation towards fighting got you in trouble.
Yes.
So at what age did you feel you started getting in trouble with the fighting?
Middle school is when I started fighting and learning.
And when we say get in trouble, it's not just a teacher calling mom. It was a little more than that, right? Tell us a little bit about it.
You know, I got into a little incident, ended up on probation and stuff, and went to juvenile hall a few times.
And that was like at what age?
All the way from 13 to 18. I was kind of just doing whatever, going in and out.
In and out of juvenile hall, but all for fighting.
All for fighting.
So how ironic that now this is what you do. You fight.
Definitely.
And you're 8 fights in.
Yes.
And you've had several title fights, and you're fighting in our upcoming fight. And so at what point did you start getting actual training for fighting? Because before then, it just sounded like you were getting in trouble for it.
I started training when I was 21 years old.
Okay.
My cousin was a pro fighter, so it's always like around pro fights and stuff like that. But I stepped into Victory MMA is where I started training first.
Okay.
And I knew absolutely nothing. I trained there for 7 years, took my first couple fights kind of on my own. I was training there, but I didn't have like any
gym affiliation,
coaches there or anything. I was kind of running my own program, doing my own thing. The truth is I was working and I didn't have a wrestling background or nothing, so nobody believed I could fight.
Right.
But I knew in my heart, I'm very quiet in the gym, so people don't see me unless you know me. I won't talk. And so nobody, and I don't shine in the gym. I only shine in the fight, which is weird. So nobody wanted to give me an opportunity. So I actually took it upon myself to sign myself up for the fight and go and start fighting. And I took myself all the way to a title shot. Lost that, and then I decided to get some coaches involved to go from there.
Well, at that point, somebody's got to be like, okay, maybe this guy can do something.
Can fight.
Okay, cool. And so, where do you feel your strengths are? I mean, do you have more experience on the ground, on the stand-up?
I have a lot of jiu-jitsu experience. That's for sure. That's my best aspect. But I could fight anywhere, man. Really, I'm really good at mixing stuff up. I could take the fight anywhere. I'm not the best wrestler. I'm not the best jiu-jitsu guy, but I'm the best guy at mixing this shit up.
You see that. You see that with even some of the UFC stars. They come in the jiu-jitsu class and there's purple belts tapping them out when it's just jiu-jitsu. But if you put them in the cage with them, they'll get destroyed. Like not only do they shine, but when you mix it all together, it's a different game. It sounds like that's where you like that adrenaline rush and the aspect of mixing it all together.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about so you start training at 21. You don't have your first fight until 24?
About 24 years old, yeah.
Okay, so you got a few years of training in there, but no one's still taking you under their wing.
Yeah.
You start fighting. So I guess just recently you started getting like actual coaches and being part of an actual team. Because for those of you that don't know, the way it works is you might train at a gym, but the coaches in the gym might not let you use their flag, so to say. You can't say that you're part of their team until you're training with their MMA team and with the right coaches and everything like that. They don't want you representing their gym. So now you're representing a gym.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that. Who are your coaches? What's your gym?
So now, due to COVID, so I was currently at Victory MMA. Due to COVID, it shut down. Victory wasn't open. I actually spent this whole year at Atos Jiu-Jitsu, getting my Jiu-Jitsu up. And then
guys over there.
I'm training out of San Diego Combat Academy with my coach, Tony Palafox, that came from Victory MMA. Who's my striking coach. I have 4 fights with him and just riding it along now.
I love it. Cool, man. Well, what do you see happening on your next bout?
I feel like I'm going to finish this fight anywhere it could go. Anywhere on the feet, on the ground, anywhere. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know it's going to be spectacular. It's going to be something.
You don't see it lasting to the end?
I don't. Do not.
Appreciate you coming down, man. It's
Appreciate
awesome. Come check us out. Get your tickets at epicfighting.com. We'll see you at the show.
July 23rd.